The NBA playoffs continue Saturday on ABC at 8:30 Eastern. Donovan Mitchell and the Jazz take on Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers. In Game 3, Utah 2-0 series lead. Coverage begins with NBA Countdown at 8 Eastern, also available on the ESPN app. Let's take a listen in to DeAndre Ayton, Sun Center, wired for sound.
Yeah, Jay! Yeah, Jay! Donnie's right here. Hey, tell Cam relax, man. You trying to shoot that, huh? You should have shot it. Yeah, I thought I was going to shoot that. We're good. We're good. We'll be glad. We'll be glad. The season prepared us for this altitude, bro.
Say what you want, but that altitude is a real thing. Normally, what you try and do is you try and probably have a longer shoot around than normal, make the guys get up and down, get their wind going, but you have to prepare for the altitude almost like it's another defender.
Crowder secures the rebound. You know, we saw how vocal Ayton is. We heard how vocal Ayton is. And
I think we saw it.
We saw and heard together. Yeah, it was two sentences that were being used. And that's something that Chris Paul talked about after Game 2. As Bridges left Porter, couldn't hit the three. Said the thing he loved about Ayton picking up 2 early fouls was in the huddle afterwards, Ayton was getting on the rest of the guys saying, hey, you got to do better on the perimeter. That's why I'm picking up these fouls. And Paul loved that kind of vocality from the third-year man in Ayton.
Yeah, and when your players become leaders, coaching becomes a lot easier. And Chris Paul obviously has been one of the greats at that over the course of his career, but you can see Devin Booker becoming more vocal. You can see DeAndre Ayton adding veterans like Jay Crowder to that mix allows and enables these guys to be vocal and to really push players.
Monty Williams has long been connected with Chris Paul, coached him in New Orleans, and said there's so many times where I feel like he's in my head, knows exactly when I want to call a play, knows exactly what I want for 2-for-1s. Just incredible security blanket for him as a head coach. It's Jokic. What an athletic putback from the Joker, who is down now and grabbing at his left ankle. And Austin Rivers back to check on him.
And these are the tip-ins that we're talking about. Not only does he grab it, but then he finger rolls it in, and it looks like he just landed on the inside of it. Those are closer to like the bone bruises, because your ankle doesn't want to bend inward. Oh, yeah.
You heard the MVP chants. This crowd so appreciative of what Nikola Jokic has been able to do this season, even after Jamal Murray went down. And remember, Jokic also playing in all 72 games this season after Denver was one of the final 4 teams in the bubble last season. We've seen what happened to the other 3.
The other 3 took 3 quick exits, and you know, for anybody that was talking about, oh, the bubble championship or the bubble wasn't that hard, you could just look at the players and how exhausted they are. Even this Denver Nuggets team, admittedly, they are exhausted. 100 days in the bubble they spent, and now here they are in the second round of the postseason, shorthanded going against a great Phoenix Suns team.
Nice delivery from Jokic, and Campazzo hits the 3. 9-point game. Here's Paul. The incredible handles, and can't hit the jumper. Now Gordon. Little momentum for Denver. Gordon on the attack, got stood up. No foul, and a turnover. Bridges on the other end, they let him play there too. And here comes Campazzo. 5-on-3 developing. Gordon kicks it out. Rivers a 3. Way short. Jokic there for the follow and the foul.
What a pass by Austin Rivers. You just said it. What a pass. Just here, look, no one's paying attention. He knows Jokic is underneath there. Gets it. And look, either way, it's a 3-point play or one the old-fashioned way. You take it either way.
You're a kind man, Richard Jefferson.
Hey, you know, we've all been there, Ryan.
Nikola Jokic closing in on a triple-double here in the first half. As he misses another free throw, he's now 1 of 4 from the line. He's an outstanding free throw shooter. 87% this season, 83.5% in his career. 7-point game. Paul gets the whistle on the rip move, so it'll be on the floor. However, the Nuggets are over the limit, so Paul is going to the line to shoot 2.
And I love Chris Paul unapologetically just does things that, you know, that's hard to guard. There's not much that you can do with that, but he's just so crafty at getting those free throws.
Coming up on the Toyota Halftime, Next Gen Shining, Maria, Jalen, and Jay hanging out in our studios with the Toyota Halftime.
I wish I could watch that. Watch my guy Jalen Rose and Jay Will up there doing work with Maria. Is Woj going to be joining them? Woj is nowhere around?
Not tonight, but you know, Woj, you're in the mix. Woj is in the mix.
Those
We got a
guys.
stacked team.
They have a really good team up there.
Campazzo another 3. They need that. Had shot it fairly well from 3 during the regular season, slowed at the end of the year, has been below average in the playoffs, but 2 for 2 tonight, and now draws the offensive foul.
And Campazzo, he's one of those guys that, yes, he is a young player over here in this league, but he has played in EuroLeague Championship. He has played overseas and has played for his country, Argentina, multiple years. So his experience in these moments is something unlike you would see from